you I love. I'm singing it to all the stars above. The angels are romping, the cupids all are stomping, and hearts and flowers are flying all around. I'm winging it because it's you I love. I'm singing it to all the stars above. The angels are romping, the cupids all are stomping, and hearts and flowers are flying all around. Happy Valentine's Day.
And now, for something completely different. Jimmy Mankind, our mini feature of the evening, will close us out. We will take care of this and many other things as the tour rises. Please be considered kind and natural. Don't plan this organic, etc. ad nauseum. So
hello. Well, that was nice and loud.
Jimmy, be
okay,
good tonight.
you know what I'm doing is I'm reading all the poems that I wrote while I was laying in bed with the flu for about a month. So this is the one of them that came out, and it is How to Talk to a Woman. He said he hadn't seen one for 3 weeks, so I thought maybe I'd write a poem about it, as if I knew. Nod your head and go, uh-huh, once in a while. Don't do that only. Mean it. You have to actually hear something. There will be many tests on this later. You have to know the words' meanings you are being told, the feminine secrets of the universe. Each meme a clue to happiness. So make each savant count. Be happy with yourself, but don't act like you're glad to see them. Mumble some John Wayne old school. Girls don't like men to be puppy dogs, but do bring a puppy. Get her a puppy. Puppies will grab your leg and jump up just like a little kid, ringing bells. Plus, it will grow and keep her occupied those nights when you aren't coming home early. Keep a big space around you. Remain quiet in your solitude and be as you seem to be until you start talking to women. Pretend she is so interesting and she will become so, and make it look like you've been there before. You can't fool them all the time, but you can get past first with that. It helps to listen more. Remember what your mama said. Love is not possible to catch, but you can't outrun it either. It only comes like a shy, wild thing, like a fleet of butterflies laying eggs on your golf ball, or a sweet set of songbirds laying lyrics in your eyes, foreshadowing when you stare at her when she's sleeping. Never talk of babies to end all conversations or sports, but babies get all the claim you'll never have. The female ego is 100 times that of the male. It is based on mirror time sent to me by a Chicago glass co-op. We men like to help too much. Forget that. They hate it. Helping makes the problem bigger. Then that way it controls two people. And never do her homework. Just listen and look serious. Every time you wash dishes after her great meals, shrug. It was nothing. Say, I'll cook tomorrow. You wash. This teaches her the art of the deal. Girls hate deals. They want flow, feeling, flexibility. That's why they're allowed to change their minds. Their sport is yoga. No winners, no losers, no passes, and no scoring. No sweat, really. This is their escape from the way the male world works. Ask any femme leader of the pack. The herd is led by a cow. They call her the bell cow. That means the pretty one. But humanity does not work that way. We pledge to honor, love, and obey, which gives, along with obedience, the power to give orders. Only the middle one is doable. That's honor. The obedient woman is an oxymoron. Forget about it. It doesn't exist. While love is as good as the weather. So, the best you can do, if you want to listen, pay attention to honor. That's enough of that. You can see where certain poems start to drift off into illness. Okay, this is called It Is What It Is, or Is It? explain that to me. Youngsters used to use it a lot in the taxi. I remember our own pet phrases like groovy, groovin', cool. Cool is still in use. Peace, love, dope, tune in, turn on, drop out, ban the bomb, straights and hips, power to the people, woman's lib. Before us, early surfer, pre-birth control, there was have it in you. Comes from the 50s, I think. You knew that, what that meant the moment you heard it. Today's child or young college graduate is vaguely ambivalent, broke, scared, hopeful of becoming suddenly rich. Starved for affection by drugged up parents. It is means established, as is, now and maybe forever will be. It's a pragmatic phrase for all occasions. I smell a little bit of MBA talk, saying adjust to it, live with it. You'll need slaves to make this work, so get one, preferably female. A personal assistant. Do not put your morality ghetto in the way of making it. What it is, of course, is debatable as we assume flows of stagnations in various topics. Are blacks more free here in the USA thanks to a black president who is what he is? Or is it, who is he? Tortured, liar, spy, sportsman, warmonger, globalizer, transpac, sovereignty seller. Eloquent in a way, but not a fighter. More of a punching bag, I'd say. Someone should tell him they'll never love you, so fuck him. He is what he is, but not what he said he was gonna be. If it is bad, one should say it's bad. If it is wrong, you can feel it ain't right. If it is good, it is good. Good and bad count. You can't say, if under Hitler, well, we'll just have to learn how to get along without Jews. It is what it is. Because that was what was. And now they've become kind of like Nazis themselves. And I don't blame them too much. And don't the poor count here? If the income gap and the unmentionable asset gap creates a global ownership society, to quote Bush, is that what it is, or what they made it to be? Because we were duped into being asleep at the wheel of our democracy. These are the covert phrasings of the Republican Code. The unofficial complicity with what got us to here, hellfire at 33,000 feet, even from 70,000 feet, smallpox blankets, the slaughter of buffalo, chemical agriculture, plantation bosses, benign whippings. A new doctrine so deep into Asia, we'll end up fighting ourselves with military hedge funds, special ops, going at derivative zombie armies. Wars as Ponzi schemes with pyramid battle plans calling for missile swarms the size of your hand, like locusts falling on the people. The meek, these meek, if they're people, shall not inherit the earth at this time. That is what it is, now is as is, if we do not change it. The world is conflicting, religious monopolies. This is all fake, because it's God talk, and nobody really knows what God is. Everybody's guessing. We shouldn't fight a war about it. We live in a plutocratic fiefdom of inherited wealth right here in the land of the indentured. Immortality features oil company futures as Shell goes, quote, green. Chevron claims goodness as it never did. Exxon is Exxon is probably the most evil and the largest corporation in the world. And for most of the world, it was better way back when it was what it was.
Jimmy, thank you so much. Nice meeting. All right.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you to the others, and thank you, Greg. What we're going to do now is take care of the door prizes, and there's a lot of them, so your odds are good.
And people ask me, so how does this work?
Well, when you signed in, you put your name on a sheet. The sheet has a number. The cards have a number. The numbers are shuffled, so now it's all randomized. And next week the theme is going to be Black History Month. I was going to say that this week, but I forgot. You reminded me, so next week, that's going to be the theme. So we don't have a theme sayer here, as it were. So you can take any one of these prizes here, or decide to be the mini feature, keynote, or get the last word in. May I have a drum roll, please? Mr. Sanderell.
The fix. I like his enthusiasm.
Jump over there.
I really don't need another book. I just
Oh, you got a CD. You got Karen Melander McGowan CD. You get a CD.
you go.
Oh my God, she has beautiful voice.
Yep.
You got Karen. Okay, he goes for that.
some native California.
All right, and drum roll, please. This is number 13, the Urban Cowboy Poet.
Oh,
Wow. Anyone of these things? Are you going to be? You said you're traveling, right?
I'm traveling.
Okay.
Oh, something small. This is good.
Okay, Andre Norton. It's a good book. I like him.
Thank you.
He reminded me of my brother's best friend's cousin's uncle's second neighbor's third cousin's best friend's second grade teacher's cousin's uncle's son.
Andre
I went into so well.
Dan,
I have a book.
Dan, Andre Norton is female.
Thank you.
That's her.
David Gollum, you are a winner of this evening. Any one of these, or if you're going to come back, you can pick one of those. Actually, you don't have to come back and pick the last one. Any of these Farmingtons are yours. He goes for the music. And there's Karen. Karen, you picked your CD.
All right.
Jimmy!
You're so good.
Where are you? You won.
Oh, God.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
I'm not gonna do it 3 in a row, because that's crazy. I'll do the opening example.
That's the keynote.
Yeah, I got some. You quote, that's where you quote somebody.
Yeah, you need something else.
Hey!
Jimmy!
You got the keynote?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that.
Know what?
Andre Norton was female. Karen Melander McGowan.
Oh, you got your own way. She should get that. When I get one. Yeah. Sorry, the CD's
I'll do the mini.
Oh, she's going to do the mini.
We'll give him an L, God dang it. Give him an L.
What?
I expect a little L raising.
All right.
Yeah, none of this soft nanny.
I was way too polite tonight.
Yeah.
You were too polite.
No more misses.
Anybody want me to give it away? Does anybody want it?
No, don't give it.
All right, another drum roll, please, just for the heck of it. Thank you so much.
Word is it?
Garrett Murphy. Ding, 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 ding.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful evening. Temperature 45 degrees in the southwest. Pitch.
Garrett!
Full of sun.
What is he? Garrett going for it.
I was trying to figure what
Somebody want to do the commentary? He stands.
He stands, he looks, he takes his hand.
Which one is he going for? Oh, he
There
went
we
for
go.
it. We didn't even know it. He was there.
he knew everything.
Z-tracks.
Kathleen?
All right,
Chris,
she's
come twice.
One of these, or if you want to come back, you can get the
She's
last word.
looking, she's studying carefully everything on the table.
What cards are left?
And she
Well,
keeps-
there's only the last word.
What's that?
That's the
gone,
last-
folks,
the
ladies
first
and
word
gentlemen.
absolutely reads last and gets the last
I
word.
thought the mini was left.
No, it's not always last.
Can you trade?
I was last.
Yeah, but you got 8 minutes. The last one is
People often.
After everybody's done the last word.
Yeah, to an empty room.
Yes, the last word.
But not when we know it's Karen. The place will be packed.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, I don't know. No, I
They'll
don't
know that I'll be falling asleep by the time you get here.
And you're going to see
Thank you. John Road will be very
They're surely disappointed. Although last night I was pretty good.
Ow.
I feel
Oh, Al's gone.
This was terrible. I had to do that. I cut them both off. And I still went over.
Mr. Pond,
I don't know.
you can either get the last word or one of those two things. You're going to get that next week.
I was looking for spots.
That's the one with no name.
You tell them.
No, it says me, but that doesn't tell me much.
Let's say me.
All right. Clara,
Okay, first rounds. Where's the last word?
It's more than one word though.
Yeah, well, we know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pick a good word if you're gonna go that way.
And yeah, pick a good word. Like, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I don't know. I'd say fun.
Mr. Hal Robbins, would you care for this, please? Just asking us the last prize of the evening, Common Grounds. Oh,
You're like a guy.
the article is Michael Krasny. Oh, that's going to be Black History Month.
Oh, Michael
I was gonna make
Krasny.
it this
Yeah.
week, but that's going to be the theme next week.
You know,
Black History Month.
Yes, of course, I bring him before.
Okay, because I figured, I was going to do that this week, but I figured out we already have a theme, so.
you had to do the show.
Now, did you, either of you want to participate in the open mic in any way, just ask me? Okay, so I'll make sure you know you were invited, you got left out, but I ignored you.
I'm gonna start coming to that now.
All right, so I have one announcement to make before we go.
2 announcements.
What?
Next week, the feature is D. Allen.
Oh.
D. Allen will be here next week. D. So, but then we have Karen Miranda Magoon as the mini, Jimmy Mankind as the keynote, Claire as the super duper closer bulldozer, and Karen still has her books and I have mine, and then there's people who have events, so talk to them, and we'll see you next week, same bat.
Yeah, it is what it
same
is.
bat station.
Oh, hey, we don't know the theme.
What?
Yeah, Black History.
Black History Month.
Oh, it's just, it's not vain or.
No, we got a regular theme.
Vein is
We got it like
a vein is something that measures, and also vein is
Someone posted an entire library
vein. There's also vein. Yeah, it's something. Vein.